please stand and join us for the Pledge of Allegiance. I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please remain standing for a moment of silence. You may be seated. Today is the anniversary of the bombing of Pearl Harbor. Let us take a moment to remember FDR's historic speech in front of Congress asking for a declaration of war. Mr. Vice President and Mr. Speaker and members of the Senate and House of Representatives. Yesterday, December 7th, 1941, a date which will live in infamy, the United States of America was suddenly and deliberately attacked by naval and air forces of the Empire of Japan. The United States was at peace with that nation and, at the solicitation of Japan, was still in conversation with its government and its emperor looking toward the maintenance of peace in the Pacific. Indeed, 1 hour after Japanese air squadrons had commenced bombing in the American islands of Oahu, the Japanese ambassador to the United States and his colleague delivered to our Secretary of State a formal reply to a recent American message. While this reply stated that it seemed useless to continue the existing diplomatic negotiations, it contained no threat or hint of war or of armed attack. It will be recorded that the distance of Hawaii from Japan makes it obvious that the attack was deliberately planned many days or even weeks ago.
Naomi, remember, he's mad. Push it.
During the intervening time, the Japanese government was deliberately sought to deceive the United States by false statements and expressions of hope for continued peace. The attack yesterday on the Hawaiian Islands has caused severe damage to American naval and military forces. I regret to tell you that very many American lives have been lost. In addition, American ships have been reported torpedoed on the high seas between San Francisco and Honolulu. Yesterday, the Japanese government also launched an attack against Malaya. Last night, Japanese forces attacked Hong Kong. Last night, Japanese forces attacked Guam. Last night, Japanese forces attacked the Philippine Islands. Last night, the Japanese attacked Wake Island, and this morning, the Japanese attacked Midway Island. Japan has, therefore, undertaken a surprise offensive extending throughout the Pacific area. The facts of yesterday and today speak for themselves. The people of the United States have already formed their opinions and well understand the implications to the very life and safety of our nation. As Commander-in-Chief of the Army and Navy, I have directed that all measures be taken for our defense. But always will our whole nation remember the character of the onslaught against us. No matter how long it may take us to overcome the premeditated invasion, the American people, in their righteous might, will win through to absolute victory. I believe that I interpret the will of the Congress and of the people when I assert that we will not only defend ourselves to the uttermost, but will make it very certain that this form of treachery shall never again endanger us. Hostilities exist. There is no blinking at the fact that our people, our territory, and our interests are in grave danger. With confidence in our armed forces, with the unbounding determination of our people, we will gain the inevitable triumph. So help us God. I ask that the Congress declare that since the unprovoked and dastardly attack by Japan on Sunday, December 7, 1941, a state of war has existed between the United States and the Japanese Empire. Please take today to remember the soldiers that defied order to save their servicemen as the USS Arizona was sinking. Today, let's take a few minutes to remember the bravery of all our servicemen and women.
Nice. Okay. Now, to our regular announcements. Mark your calendars for Friday, December 23rd at 5:30 p.m. Alumni basketball team versus the new boys varsity basketball team has a game. Who will take the win? It is a $10 entry, which gives you a betting card. The grand prize is 3 GCU men's basketball tickets with a VIP parking pass. You want to go to this. We'll have giveaways, half-court shots, a 50-50 drawing, etc., and this is a night you do not want to miss. Once again, that is our last year's boys varsity basketball team playing against this year's boys varsity basketball team. Yep. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Steve will be here for that.
He will be here. All right, moving on. The culinary program is putting on a cookie war.
Guys, quiet.
During both lunches next Tuesday, December 13th, students will be able to purchase cookies. Bring your dollar bills.
Cookies. They're worth it. Okay, and please take a tag from the student government tree in the office to help out to help out our refugee family from Rwanda. If every gift on the tree is brought back for the family, Enrico will get the hair waxed off of his legs at the next assembly. I want to see that, so please make it happen.
I'm gonna violently rip off his leg hair.
Yes. Callie will be doing it too, so it'll be very entertaining. Remember that in order to get Rico's legs waxed, all of the gifts have to be returned by Thursday. Just because the gift tags are all gone does not mean that it's going to happen. They have to be accounted for. We kept track of what tags we put on there. We're keeping track of what tags get back. Lots of tags have been taken, but only 10 gifts have come back, and they didn't get to celebrate Christmas and have this holiday where they came from, and they have very few belongings. So please help this family as much as you can. We are running out of time, so give. The gifts are low and the legs are hairy. So bring in your gifts.
The Matilda show is tomorrow. The Ridgeline cast has put in a lot of effort, and it is going to be their best performance yet. Get your tickets at music.ridgelineacademy.org.
It's gonna be a really good show. Runs all up until Saturday, or I guess on Saturday as well. And Freaky Friday, the 7 through 12 musical auditions are next Monday from 3:45 to 7. This is an all-cast production, but you cannot audition without registering first. Use the QR code posted around the flyers posted on flyers around the school. Yep. Auditions, rehearsals, and performances will all be at the K6 campus. Once again, you can't just show up to auditions. You will not get to audition. You must register first.
It's time to start that packing list. You're invited to join us in Greece in 2024. Get ready to see the magnificent architecture in Athens, then experience the easygoing nature of the people of Delphi, and a scenic visit to the Mediterranean coast. Your Instagrams and Snapchats won't even be able to handle it. Remind your family to RSVP for the virtual information session today at 6 p.m. to learn more. See Mrs. Preston with any questions.
Yeah. And today, there is a varsity boys basketball home game at 4 against Maryvale Prep. Should be another easy win, boys.
Tomorrow, the junior high girls softball team has an away game at 4 against Legacy Traditional Glendale.
And later tomorrow, there is a wrestling meet from 5 to 7 at the Coolidge School Gym. Our wrestlers' opponents won't know what hit them.
Break their ribs. Again.
Please do not read the entirety of this next announcement.
There is a varsity girls basketball away game at 6 against Heritage Academy Gateway.
Moving on. This Friday, we end the week off with the varsity boys basketball away game at 5 against Basis Peoria. Good luck, Eagles.
Junior high basketball tryouts are at the 712 campus today. Ask Marcel for more information. And now we got our middle school.
Middle school.
Hello, Eagles. The holidays are upon us, and the tis and the seasons for giving. Ayer House, yearly tradition in the act of kindness to put an angel tree and collect items for the homeless. This year, the Ayer House will be collecting socks, gloves, or mittens for those in dire need. As the weather gets colder, please consider bringing in a pack of two of new socks and with the tags, and some gloves or mittens adding them to the angel tree. St. Rose will distribute these items throughout the pantry. Once the tree is full, help Ayer House make this a successful mission and spread the word. Thank you.
The Student Council has adopted a family for the holidays, and we need your help to make their holiday wishes come true. As we feel very strongly about giving back to those in our community who are in need the most, the family is located right here in Anthem. Ages of the children range from 16 to 2, and the Ayer sock tree, is tagged with the specific ages and genders and items. Please consider grabbing a tag and telling your families. If we can give a present or two to each child this Christmas, it would mean all the words to this single mother. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Birthdays! Happy birthday.
Do you want to say the birthdays? Or do you
I'll
want
say
me-
the birthday,
And
so
I'll
you
say
can do
the
the
joke.
So, happy birthday to Kylie McCoy, Valencia Moreno, Max Mistak, and Mia Olvog.
Yeah, happy
age?
birthday. Today's joke of the day is a really good joke. It was submitted anonymously. I asked my partner if I was the only one she's been with. She said yes. All the others were at least 7s or 8s.
Make it a great day, Eagles.